Thanks, Mary. That's pretty much the first time she's ever done that, so let's give her another round of applause. Next up, we have Corrinna Waycott. Welcome to the stage.
Hello? Oh, it is hard to read up here. It's very hard to read up here. I'd like to dedicate this first poem to all the actors who played Doctor Who, personified owls across my chest. Yes, look at the breasts. It's easy to be angry these days, but anger is for the young. Anger is when you're too naive, too confused, too conflicted, too hypercritical, too smug and too hopeful to realise what you're angry at is not what you should be angry at. It is easy to be angry at the state of television, at the state television has degraded itself to. I wonder if Robert Kardashian knew if OJ really did it. I wonder if Robert Kardashian knew that by taking on his friend's case, not only would he gain celebrity status, or his wife would, or his name would, but whether he knew his actions would one day lead to his daughter selling the rights to her wedding for millions of dollars. Or that one sex tape she did. If the dead are watching, what is their view of choice? Is the ghost of Uncle John masturbating to the image of his very much alive wife in the shower? Is Grandma Eloise criticising your life decisions as you suck off a homeless man for crack? It can't all be sex. Life isn't all sex, but think about it. Really think. If the dead are here and they are watching, worse, judging, what would they be saying? Do they care if the stripper wins the grand finale on Australia's Got Talent? Do they care if you donate your life savings to Monte Son Frontier? Or do they want destruction? Do they want chaos? Do they want you to carry out all the exhilarating things that they can no longer do? Are they here but unseen, like Patrick Swayze in Ghost? Or are we reborn and made to redeem our past sins, like Robert Downey Jr. in Hearts and Soul? I don't think Hollywood have a clue. It's enough to make you sick. When I picked you up that day, you were so tiny, so delicate, and lightweight in my hands. I was terrified I'd drop you, but I didn't. I held you close until the car. I wrapped you in the back seat. I watched you in the mirror the whole ride home. When we arrived back at Father's, we didn't know where to put you. You were so small, but nothing seemed to fit right. Nowhere seemed appropriate. We agreed on the hallway. Yes, the hallway would do for now, until Brother came home and we would go walking. It was a long walk in the bush. The weather was warm and the mosquitoes were out. A thin mustache of sweat began to gather on our lips, but we held you tight and we walked on. We knelt below a gum tree, or a willow tree, or a cypress tree. I forget, but it doesn't matter. Which sounds more romantic now? Which conjures up more beauty? We're in the bush, it shouldn't matter. It was nice, it was surreal. We set you free and let you gather in the wind. We danced around this tree stump like fairies in children's picture books. You spread your body across the ground and in the air. Looking back now, I pretend you sparkle like red glitter. Looking back now, I pretend we cried and made glorious speeches of your life. Looking back now, I wish I held you tighter. I'd like to dedicate that to Amy Winehouse, who can always make me cry.